Take my hand, together we'll fall now, we'll fall now. I don't know what to say, but I'll try my best. It's terribly cliche, 'cause when you...
Hey guys, so it is October 2nd, 2013, and today is day 2 of Vlogtober, and today I'm going to be telling you all a little bit about who I was in high school. So let's get started. I started high school in 2008. I went to a relatively small high school. I just transferred straight over from middle school. My freshman year, when I started, you didn't have to have an elective focus or anything, so throughout my 4 years of high school, I took a hodgepodge of classes, and freshman year I started out taking culinary arts. I thought I was really interested in that. I looked into culinary school. I thought that was what I wanted to do, and basically freshman year was really a time of changing friends. I began the year with friends from middle school, and I ended the year with friends who were a lot older than me. A lot of my friends were seniors or juniors, so some of them graduated. And then sophomore year, I had to make friends all over again because of that. But freshman year was, it was fun. It was a really difficult time. My friends changed a lot. Some of me and my friends, we just grew apart. We were different. We were different people. We wanted different things. Dating wise, I pretty much, for the most part, there was 2 guys I dated, and one guy was someone that I dated on and off all throughout middle school and my sophomore year of high school. Me and him were always going back and forth, getting back together and then breaking up for different reasons. And then another guy was a little bit older than me, and we didn't date very long at all, and we broke up. So sophomore year starts out in 2009, and sophomore year was making new friends again because some of mine had already graduated, so I had to make new ones. It was a time when me and Melanie really got to be friends, I guess you could say. I'd known Melanie ever since we were 12 years old and in 7th grade, but we never got close until sophomore year of high school, and we started hanging out a lot. Dating wise, sophomore year was pretty much the same. It was back and forth with the same guy, and another guy, Jason, came into the picture the summer after my sophomore year, and I dated him for a while, and then me and him broke up and redated like a year later. Sophomore year was the first time I went to prom. I went to prom when I was 15 with a guy named Tommy Burgett, and we dated for a short time and broke up not long after prom. And we never dated again, but, prom, for me, my first prom experience was really awful. I didn't have very much fun. Me and the guy were already kind of arguing back and forth, and it was kind of a deal of I went and I sat there and didn't get to do anything, didn't have any fun. So there's that. So junior year for me started in 2010. And junior year was I started thinking about college. I started trying to figure out where I was going to go. I wasn't taking any more culinary arts class. I was taking art classes now, and I was thinking that was what I wanted to do, something with art. But I wasn't sure. Junior year was a really traumatic year. I got engaged that year when I was 17 to a guy, and I really thought he was the one. I loved him a whole lot, and my grandmother's health was going downhill even more so, and right around the time of prom, she was hospitalized, and right around that time as well, the guy I was engaged to, his name was Daniel, we broke up. And that was really an awful experience. So I went to my junior prom with one of my best friends, Steven, and he was an awesome day. He was really fun. He really cheered me up, made me feel better about the whole situation. And a few days after prom, I went to the hospital, visited my grandmother, and I showed her the pictures from prom and stuff like that. And that was one of the last times I saw my grandmother, because it was a few weeks later, not long before school ended, that she actually had a heart attack and passed away. So junior year was a very sad year. It was a year of change, most definitely. And we'll start with senior year now. Senior year started in 2011. I graduated in 2012. I was in the top of my class, had a 3.7. I'd been accepted to a private college. It's called Carson Newman University. It's in Jefferson City, Tennessee. I was planning to go there. I was going in undeclared. I did not know what I wanted to study. I really thought I wanted to do something with art, though still. I had taken criminal justice classes that year, so I was thinking maybe something along the lines of that, but I didn't want to go to school, 7+ years to become a lawyer. And at the same time, I didn't want to be, a paralegal either. So I think I totally ruled that out. But senior year was really when me and Sam started. We had a criminal justice class together, and he sat in front of me. Actually, I took 2 criminal justices my senior year. I doubled up, but he sat right in front of me, and that was how we started talking. It went from there. We were kind of flirty with each other, I guess you could say, and we went pretty much the whole year without ever really dating or hanging out or anything like that, because Sam liked another girl, and I was always kind of secretly, kept that to myself. That bothered me, and that made me sad. But it was just, she never really returned his feelings that he had for her. And then prom came around, and I asked him to go to prom with me, and that was how we got together. And we got together April 6th, 2012. We started dating. It was Good Friday, actually, when we made it official. We kind of hung out before then, went to prom together. We'd been on a couple of dates, and ever since then we've been together. And then May 18th, 2012, I graduated from high school with high honors. And walking across that stage that night was like the best feeling in the world. I had no idea where I was going to go in life, but I knew where I was going was special, that I was going to do something with my life, and I still want to do something with my life. So that kind of gives you all a little bit of an idea of who I was in high school.